You're about to watch a Trains Newswire video. If you enjoy what you see, consider watching some of our other full-length videos. Hotspots, Horseshoe Curve, Tehachapi, Chicago Racetrack, and more. Locomotive, the video companion to our best-selling special issue. And a special collection from documentary producer Rich Luckin. All these and more are available from our website, kalmbachhobbystore.com. Good morning, Trains Nation. Today is Friday, June 1st, 2018. As they say, all day until midnight. Oh, we got to set our time.
Yep, here we go.
Okay, good. Ready, go. And
ring the bell, get a prize.
We are so glad that you could be with us for another episode of Trains Newswire Roundup. I am Steve Sweeney.
Hi, I'm Jim Wrinn. About 30 stories I counted right before we came down here today. More coming later on this afternoon. And we invite you to join us on Newswire for a lively discussion of the week's events. Right now, we're going to recap some of our highlights. By the way, nice flower over there. I like that.
Thank you. Yeah,
You must have grown that.
Yes, I did.
Good.
Yes. It's the Polyestris americanus.
Yes, I noticed that. You did grow that. You have a green thumb.
So, hey, let's just start off with the biggest rail fan thing that happened yesterday.
Yep.
We don't have video of it, sorry, but there are some photos out there. On Horseshoe Curve in Pennsylvania, outside of Altoona, Pennsylvania, a Union Pacific office car special was running Union Pacific locomotive first leader, all Union Pacific consist, match consist over Norfolk Southern.
Yep.
Wow.
Nice looking train set. It's out there for a special event for some UP directors, we understand.
And some bankers, possibly.
Yep, they are. And anyway, they're heading out there to Harriman, New York. And if you recall, the good name Harriman from the Harrimans that ran the Union Pacific
the original
for so many
EHH.
years. Yes, the original EHH.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's back east and really cool. They have their special painted veterans unit out there. So if you are in the Croxton, New Jersey area on Sunday, you might want to go and take a look at the Norfolk Southern tracks down there.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then we heard that it's going to deadhead back west to Omaha. So who knows exactly what route they're going to take. They could take any route. They could go back the same way they came.
They will.
They will for sure?
They will go back the same way.
Oh, well, okay.
Yep.
Well, that's no surprise.
I wish they would go some other ways. But
that would be fun. But anyway, get your pictures while you can, because it's a really cool thing.
Yeah.
Only going to happen once.
Yeah, we might run down to Rochelle, next
we should
week.
do that.
One day next week and catch it.
Why not?
I thought about going out the other morning for it, but it was pouring the rain. And those of you who watched the Rochelle, our Rochelle webcam, you probably noticed that a nice junk freight pulled up right before the special came, stopped in the picture, and that was it.
And they just ended it.
Nothing. You got nothing. You were denied. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, moving on. Time to flip the whatever this thing is here.
Okay, let's stay in the New York City area for a minute.
Let's keep going.
Great story from Ralph Spielman early this week on Penn Station work beginning. New York Penn Station, under a bit of additional reconstruction, the Spuyten Duyvil Bridge, there's an Empire connection. The bottom line is trains are now going to Grand Central Terminal if you're going to go between Albany and New York City. And this is the first time that Ralph counted up, first time since the 1870s that there's not been a New York to Chicago train.
What?
What? That the train has been annulled for like 3 months for Penn Station work.
Wow.
So the Lakeshore Limited will go from Boston to Chicago, but you can't get from not New York to Chicago.
Oh, dear.
If you wanted to get the Limited, you have to go up in the Empire Service train from GCT and get off in Albany Rensselaer on that hideous platform out in the middle of nothing, and then just wait.
Commodore Vanderbilt's probably up there throwing lightning bolts and all those kinds of things.
But yeah, I don't know. But interesting work. They got a lot of work to go on that bridge. A lot of it was damaged in Hurricane Sandy back in 2012, and there's just been a lot of deferred maintenance on Penn Station. If you've been reading Trains Newswire the past couple of years, you know that. So good for them. Amtrak taking the bull by the horns and doing something about it.
Something done, man. Nice.
But then out west,
things are not as nice there. There are plans to cut off the 2 agents out in Montana, and that's riled up the politicians there, and they're complaining back to Amtrak and headquarters back in Washington, D.C. And the good folks that are keeping tabs on the Southwest Chief are mad about Amtrak sort of waffling on its plan to continue to fund the route across Raton and Glorietta passes.
Exactly.
So those are both in Newswire as well. There was and there's one other thing. The unions are complaining about the cutting off of the dining cars on the Amtrak trains back east, the Lakeshore and the Capitol in particular. The other thing that caught my eye on the wire this week, CSX is bragging about. It is the lowest among the 7 Class 1 railroads, has the lowest operating ratio of any of those guys.
Yes.
In an investor conference, Jim Foote was talking about that yesterday, and I thought it was really interesting. I don't know if this struck you or not, but
Okay, do tell.
every daggum one of those railroads is has an operating ratio of under 70 now.
Isn't that amazing?
Every daggum one of these things.
I mean, we're not talking like in the high 80s like it was back in, well, you know, like the 80s.
Or the,
Or the 90s. I mean, they're actually becoming efficient. There was one statement that came out to me, and
crazy.
I'm bringing up the institutional memory that we have here as trains editors. I did a story with, I edited a story with Tom Murray, longtime trains contributor, business analyst several years ago. And he said that railroads are looking at reinvestable business.
Yeah.
And CSX's words are much the same thing. They're not looking at lots of traffic. They're not looking at volume. They're looking at freight that's going to pay the bills and is going to be paying the bills for a long time to come.
They want to cherry pick the good stuff.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But
Yeah.
no, it was really amazing to me. I just saw that and I was just floored. I hadn't really realized that every doggone body is at under 70 now.
And it looks like they're all racing to 60 now. Everyone wants to get to 60. I mean, can you imagine railroads as a big profitable business?
It's crazy.
What is this, like 1910?
It's nuts. I love it though. I mean,
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Cascades, you see this?
Is that the tunnel?
It's a tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got an update. We're going to be posting that a little later this morning. But some funky stuff on a UP line out in the Cascade Mountains in Oregon. A remote area. The small town has not crossed my radar before, but a small town in the middle of central eastern Oregon had a tunnel that was being worked on, and tunnel partially collapsed in on the crew and on the tracks. No injuries reported.
That's good.
No deaths. That's
good.
very good.
That's very good.
But it's going to be down for a little while. So full details from Justin Franz on Newswire. Really, really interesting stuff.
Yeah, it is.
So, Jim, that's what I got for right now. What you got?
That's what I got too. So I'm all good.
You know what I think it's time for? A great rail fan weekend.
Yes.
Stay safe, everyone.
Take care, everyone. Ring the bell, get a prize.